Hello, I'm here. This is my first video making for my new YouTube station. We are going to be reviewing and showing you different campsites and campgrounds. Today we are at Billingsley Creek in Hagerman, and I'm just going to be showing you the campground and the campsites. Here's the entrance to the park. The sprinklers do come on during the week, we've noticed, but there is a lot of grass, so that's really nice. There's no weeds other than maybe some dandelions in the grass, but just having the grass for the dogs and to be able to sit in is really nice. So you go down this way for, I think it's 1 through 24 to the right. Okay, this is space 1. Nice and flat. All of the spaces have picnic table and a fire ring, 50 amp service, and water and sewer at each space. Across the street is number 2. The camp hosts are in there. Really nice people. Space 3. And 4. You can see sprinklers are on. Want to make sure you don't set up a tent or anything in the grass. It is Tuesday, so a lot of people left yesterday, so it's nice and quiet. Even when the community was completely filled, it was not loud. Space 6. Nice back in. Back up, I think this is 7. Oh, 5. So one thing about this campground is that there's not many mature trees, and it is windy. This is number 7. Dumpster is right here. Number 8. And this is what we love, these big, huge pull-throughs. This is facing, and your open part of your trailer would be towards the west, so this space does have a little bit of shade from your camper at the angle it sits, but not a lot. Space 10. Definitely give you a little bit of shade during the day from your camper. This is space 12. This is our space. Space 11, huge drive-through. We have it all set up for us. Our dogs, little play area. Love the spot, just don't love that we have all of the afternoon sun. Space 13, across the way. There's the other side of ours, space 11. This rock is a little hard to walk in, so just really spaced out nicely. Not close to anyone at all. Space 14. Another nice drive-through. 15. There are bathrooms over here, just down a nice little walk path. There are vault toilets right down this little path, which is really nice. Close by. Trash cans, everything is just kept really clean. There is another little pathway, almost like a green belt, that goes about a mile all the way over to the visitor center. We have really enjoyed it. Here's campsite 16, huge pull through. Gonna get sun all day long though. $17. Like I said, it is Tuesday, so a lot of people have taken off. This is 19. Still not going to have any shade here. Maybe in a few years these trees will grow up and give some shade. Back up a little. I don't remember what number this is. 20? No, 18. This is spot 18. No shade all day. There are a lot of weeds here on some of these lots. Dandelions. Some people might not mind that. At least it's grass, not stickers. Weeds. Base 20. Wind is a-blowing now. This was 21. What we've really enjoyed about this place is that there's so much so close by. Malad Gorge path where you can go and look down in the gorge. Maybe I'll post some pictures of that. And then yesterday we went to Miracle Springs Hot Springs Pool, which was glorious. Space 23, 22. All very nice and flat. Got my girl Jazz with me. This is another entrance to another loop of the little green belt. Just really pretty. Goes up that way. Come back and do that section. Look to see what spot this is, but no shade at all. At least they have the paved area here instead of rocks. Huge drive-through, number 26. Big open green space. Across the street is more bathrooms. I did see that it said that there was a utility room. I haven't checked out what that means, but I'm not sure if you can do laundry here or what, but lots of overflow parking. They even have a little library that we checked out. Here's another walkthrough, or drive-through, sorry. 24. And that one's 25. Okay, that does it for the first loop. This is the little path back to our spot number 11. Okay, this is the second loop. Went back to my camper, got a different dog. Day's 27. Gonna be sunny all day. 28. I believe there's camp posts there as well. You can see the beautiful views out in the distance. There are some huge houses out there. Nice green hills, and then over this way is top of the canyon or the gorge. Base 30. And this is 29. Another fun thing we did was we kayaked to the Blue Heart Springs. We rented kayaks from, I think it is called Blue Heart Springs Kayaking, and kayaked up to the springs, which is, it's amazing when you're in the Snake River. It's kind of murky, gross water, and then you get to the springs and it's all nice and filtered, and the bottom is kind of like a bluish color, not sand, but more of like a mud, but it's really beautiful and really, really cold. Granted, it is May, but 34, a little bit smaller drive-through, pull-through, but still nice. Lots of sun all day. 35. Six. $37 is a nice pull through. It is going to give you more afternoon shade, probably. Which would be nice. More vault bathrooms. Everything looks very clean. 38. Another little path through the middle comes over to the bathrooms. 39. If you don't mind being near the restrooms, would be a great spot as far as shade goes. 40. $42 would be a great back-end spot. No shade at the moment, but definitely gonna get the shade in the afternoon. I would say this spot, 41, would be a pretty primo location. Has a pretty view, huge pull through, and all the afternoon shade from your rig, which would be nice. 43. Oh, I forgot to mention fellow Brinkley owner. 43 has some, probably the only tree I've seen with leaves on it, really. 44 would also be another good shady spot in the afternoons. Just from your rig, like there's no trees to give you shade here. But it is a fairly new campground, so that's to be expected. I'll stop here. I don't know if you can see, but there's a smaller waterfall right up there, I think. I got close enough to tell for sure if that is, but looks like it from here. "47. This is our last spot, 50. So I am going to do a quick ride around on e-bikes so you can see the whole area, and it is just really nice here. Thanks for watching.